Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a video on how I get my bling and crystals to stay put for weeks on end. Now I have already come in with 2 coats of my colour, and I am using my Chimera in super clear, and I have put, as you can see, a nice good sized blob. Now I am picking up my bigger crystals and I am placing them where I want. Now at this point we're just doing the bigger 3D backed crystals because I like to set mine with gel. Now obviously the only way gel sets is if light can get to it. So I do my clusters like this in 2 stages. So now I've put my big crystals where I want, I've gone ahead and fully cured them. And now I'm going to go everywhere over the nail with my nice flat gel brush and a nice thin coating of the Chimera in super clear. Now the reason I go all over the nail with it is because it then doesn't leave any unsightly bumps or bulges. Now this can be a clear layer, a very thin layer, because at the end of the day we are only setting flat back crystals now. So I have done the super clear Chimera and I'm coming in with my velvet matte top coat. Now I am applying this very gently because the Chimera is still wet underneath. So then I am picking up my little, my crystals with my little tool, and I am pressing them in. I'm lightly putting them to where I want, and then once I've got them where I want them, I'm giving them a nice firm push, so that just the base of the crystals actually doesn't just sink into that top coat, it actually sinks into the Chimera. But because this is why we've done such a thin layer, so that then it seals your base. And if your base is sealed, nothing's going to get underneath it. That means nothing's going to pull your crystals off. So I tend to put my top coat or my velvet matte on first, so that I'm then not trying to get a teeny tiny little brush and go around it. So as you can see, I just touched the tip of my detailer brush to the mat, and I am using the matte top coat to pick up the little tiny beads, and I use these as little space fillers to help enhance the design. I tend to not have a plan when I start. I roughly know what I want, but I don't sit and plan them out. I just sort of like, oh, that'll be pretty there, let's put that shit there. So yeah, now these stay quite nicely just using your top coat. And I wash my hands, and when I'm washing them I use the little scrubber brush because I'm always covered in all sorts with the colours. And so yeah, if you do them properly, they will stay and stay and stay, which means you can charge more for your clients because the crystals will stay and they're good quality. Right, so when I've finished with the beads, I'm going to fully cure them again. Now yes, flash curing is quicker, but I tend to fully cure so that you know each section is done. Right, now this is how I do just a flat design. So I'm coming in straight away when I don't knock my phone. I'm coming in straight away with my flat gel brush, and I am putting on a nice thin layer straight away. So because I'm using no 3D, I'm going straight in with the brush. Now somebody was asking how the brush's lids go on, so I left that bit in. I just twist as I'm going. Now this one I want a glossy, so I have gone in straight away over the Chimera with the Tack free top gloss. And when you do this, I know it's really hard to pick up on the video, but when you do it and when you press, you will see it sink in. Now because of the way the crystals work and the light reflecting from it, if you get gel, velvet or Tack free top gloss on your crystals, it is going to dull your sparkle. It is, and ain't nobody want a dull sparkle. So this is why I like to personally put my top gloss on first because then you're not trying to get in there with the little detailer brush. Now these are the Swarovskis that I dropped everywhere. Crying time, yes, I know. So there is no organisation to them. I picked each and every one up, and I'm using them out of little tubs because I don't want to get rid of them. So I have touched my detailer brush to my top gloss, and I am picking up my carver beads, but as I do, and I'm pulling them in to them little gaps to fill the gaps, I am avoiding touching the crystals, because obviously my brush is loaded with top gloss at the tip and I don't want to dull my sparkle. And thanks for watching, guys. I have fully cured that, and if you have any questions